Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined once again by the mixologist himself, Mr. HMIC. That's right, the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, and that dude
The head
below us.
mixologist in charge.
Oh, wow, Mr. Shane
Wow.
Husky. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast live here on BodySlam.net. Man, it is hot as fuck right now. We're talking like 110 degrees.
And on not only that, it's Monday Night Raw. Oh,
Man.
shit.
Man, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Fortunately, my laptop is working very well on the road, baby.
You should get a square bottle.
Can you guys see me better?
Yeah, definitely. The lighting.
Dude, I need this fucking lighting in my house, bro. This is great.
You gotta undo the light bulbs. Nothing.
Don't you have that ring light that sits in front of your camera or something?
I used to have a ring light, but my daughter broke it. So I had to order two more, and I have two now. And the two are not really super bright, so I gotta get another one.
Oh my
god! I've been in the cave, man. I've been in the cave.
Lucky with this place, I don't gotta worry about lighting.
Oh man! Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, before we get crazy on this show, before we kick it off live, let's bring in our boy. Let's bring in our boy, Big Money Drew.
Oh Big Money Drew.
Big Money Drew's in the house.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, my friend.
Are you upset that Veer squashed the twink?
Oh, you're watching. You're looking at my tweets now.
Yeah, I looked at your tweet.
I wasn't sure if you were referring to that guy or Dominic.
Dominic.
I mean, same.
Dominic.
Same.
Hell no.
He was like, ew.
Yeah, after the way Rhea had her way with him, you know.
Veer came again. Man. That was nice.
Look.
And,
yeah, he did.
No. It's too early for what I was about to
say. It is not 9 o'clock yet, Drew. It's not 9 o'clock yet.
That's
how we get in trouble.
It's 11:05 or whatever here.
But it's 11:05. Did we get to break the rules then?
Actually, that's right.
Yo, what's up, Facebook user? Unfortunately, you didn't authorize StreamYard to say who you are. So yeah,
StreamYard.
Might want to put that in the comments for us, please.
Facebook user, state your name so we can put some respect on it.
Spec
on that name. Put some spec on it. Speaking of putting some respect on that name, that main event was pretty respectful.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Austin Theory over there doing the most with Dolph Ziggler. I mean, Dolph Ziggler, aka POB.
On a show, man.
Not only that, but he also wear a Johnny Gargano type style gear. Like when Johnny Gargano
paying homage to his daddy. His
daddy. His real dad.
I guess he answered the question. Who's your daddy? Chaz Anthony. Hey, Chaz. What is that, my playboy?
The native nightmare.
Hey, Chaz. Look, Chaz. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, we're at this thing going on right now. Okay. Raw is gonna be in Portland.
It is
4 tickets. 2 tickets in one section. 2 tickets in another section. Very great tickets. And all you gotta do to get into this great raffle that we got going on. I'm thinking of the draft, what you said that earlier, Shane. This raffle we got going on. All you gotta do is go to our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD. Go over there. Go follow us. Go subscribe to Tier 1, and that's it, bro. You're in the running. And these tickets are primo tickets, man. I mean, like, everyone's trying to get on the Monday Night Raw train here in Portland. It ain't been in Portland for like 2 years.
3 years.
First time they're back in Portland. Three?
Yeah, 3.
Wow.
They came last year in 2021, so yeah, literally 3 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is craziness.
Because they
so go do that. Go do that, brother. Go join that. Go like, click, and subscribe, man. Follow us, and next week, we're going to give away the first set of tickets. The first set of tickets next week.
I already got
click, and subscribe. I know you're from North Dakota, brother. I know you're from North Dakota.
Hey,
you still can do it, bro.
You can still fly to
Portland, man.
How do we determine
EWI, man? That was some fun times.
Do we have a naming generator?
Is there like a Taboo Tuesday voting system? Like
Taboo Tuesday.
No, actually, our mod created something that's going to be pretty cool. If you,
who's a mod?
Guys, we got a mod.
We got a mod?
Who the hell's a
Oh,
mod?
that means we
moderator. God damn, Julian. Look,
oh,
Julian.
but you meant a mod.
Really,
like,
Julian?
Like, you know, a mod like that rapper. A mod. Like, who the fuck is a mod?
So if the moderator
is his brother Khalil, I don't know him. I never seen him on the podcast.
So that means the moderator can actually clip the most famous moments on this podcast right now.
Yes, they can.
You can clip the most stupid shit that we say and make compilation.
Hey, also, look, the mod actually set this thing up on our stream, right? Where people can actually mute the person they don't want talking for like 30 seconds to a minute. So it won't just be me muting you shits. Someone else will be muting you.
Oh, man.
Well.
Yeah, so this is about to be real interesting on this podcast.
You've never had a block feature on your chats before?
Well, yeah. Well, no, actually, no.
Oh.
Yeah, we're stepping our game up, bro. Stepping our game up, man. It's like shit. We're trying to become like Fightful over there, man. Having Big Money Drew up in the chats with the mod. We're trying to get like that, man.
The mod.
Anyway, let's get to this Monday Night Raw. Let's get to this Monday Night Raw, man. Monday Night Raw is off the chain.
So, hey, but before we jump to Monday Night Raw, I want to do a little moment of recognition for some of WWE's old timers, because I know some of these guys look really young, and we got to really talk about some of the old timers who are putting over newer stars, and we talk about Austin Theory. I'm sorry, Theory.
Just Theory.
Called Dolph Ziggler an old timer, and you're like, an old timer.
He is an old timer.
Yeah. So let's look at 13 current WWE wrestlers with the longest tenure. Forget Edge. I mean, Edge's been there since way back in the day. So was Rey Mysterio and Brock and Shelton Benjamin.
Randy.
So think about this. Tamina started with WWE back in 2010.
You know about Tamina?
And so did Seth Rollins. Yep. Naomi started back in 2009. And so did Big E. And the Usos. Like they just hired a whole bunch of black folks in 2009. R-Truth started in 2008. Although I think that he came back in 2008.
Yeah, he did.
He was over in TNA before that.
He was known as K-Quick.
Too.
K-Quick. Or Ron Killen.
He's also the NWA World Champion, as Shane likes to throw in my face.
That was in 2002.
Yes.
Sheamus started in 2007.
Sheamus started in 2007?
And so did Natalya, although, Natalya's been around forever. Kofi started in 2006.
Holy cow.
Dolph Ziggler joined in 2004.
Really?
So that's 18 years.
Wow.
Dude's been around for a minute. And remember, one reason I thought about this is because I was listening to a podcast and they were like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. When Chavo was doing the Kerwin White gimmick, Dolph Ziggler was his caddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He was.
Like,
not only that, he was Nikki, part of the Spirit Squad.
That's right. He was part of the Spirit Squad, too.
And I was like, wait a minute. That was not anytime recent. That was a long time ago. And so, that was before the Spirit Squad thing.
Yeah.
So Miz came on board in 2004. That's back when the Real World was like starting to fall off and was like mid-card. But it was still popular enough. But your boy, the Legend Killer, joined the company in 2001.
That's a long time.
Randy's been around a long time.
They were in OVW before, correct?
So you've got Randy
OVW is WWE, so.
Yeah.
So you've got Randy Orton, probably the oldest vet in the company. Well, aside from Edge. But Randy Orton's been there consistently since 2001. He's trying to help elevate Riddle and also giving Edge the greatest wrestling match of all time, or greatest match. What was it called? The greatest wrestling
match ever with the greatest showman.
You got
which I popped hard.
The greatest wrestling match ever.
You got Miz elevating Ciampa, which doesn't really need to happen.
To be fair, I only popped hard for the theme song because I knew the theme song besides the match.
You got Ziggler putting over Theory. You got Kofi kind of putting over the Viking Raiders.
Every week.
Yeah, Natalia been put over everybody every week.
You got Sheamus. Well, hey, is Butch back to being
there's talk.
Yeah, not yet. He'll be Pete Dunne soon.
Is he gonna get like hit in the head and also wake up and be like, wow, I'm Pete Dunne?
What am I?
He's gonna be like, oh my god, my name is Pete.
I'm not the rabid Wolverine. Oh wait, I can't say that.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not. My name is not Butch.
No, he can't. Wolverine. No, no, he can't. So anyway, I'm looking at these guys who've been around for a while. You know, I was a fan of the Usos when they first came out, and they came out in these sweater vests and these button-up shirts, and they were like, "Yeah, we're part of the new regime. We're in your boardrooms. We're in your classroom. We're taking your scholarships.
We're
taking your jobs. We're taking this.
Taking your jobs."
I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh man, the promo was fire, and then you didn't see him again.
Just coming in with the stunner to say hi. Nice point system roundtable. That is our moderator, by the way, people. So yeah, it'd be nice.
We have a
that
moderator.
Will boot you out.
By the way, moderator, if you want to clip, you can clip.
We have a point system now too.
Yeah,
man.
Oh
really
yeah, dude. Go on the Twitch channel. You'll see all the cool stuff on there, dude. There's like wrestling belts and shit. And like
hell, if you want to clip me saying submissive unbreakable, go right ahead.
Oh my god, god damn you, Shane.
Do you get like bet money on how often Shane is going to talk about popping a blue chew?
Bing, one.
Oh, that's easy. That's like twice a day.
It's like a super kick.
Wow. And you got muted. Wow, no Bill Watts jokes. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. I didn't mute you. You're muted.
You're muted, dude. You're muted. Oh, then, hey, remember that NWA World Heavyweight Champion that Bad Blood held? Oh, wait. He has it.
Uh-oh. Is he like perma muted?
Maybe it was his lady.
No, he's legitimately muted. Blood, you're muted. You see that little mute micro? There you go.
Church pie hole loser.
He's had it. I swear that you Bad Blood.
I muted myself.
All right. Well,
I muted myself. My daughter was calling me, so I muted myself. I was just messing with you guys.
The broadcaster has indicated this channel is intended for mature audiences. Oh, so we can start talking shit right now.
Yeah.
So Veer
That's
came
right.
on the point.
9 o'clock's out the window.
9 o'clock out the window.
Drew, can you say that one more time?
Dick fuck ass shit.
Wow.
Now that's out the way.
Pussy ass motherfucker.
Wow. God damn.
So Veer came on the twink.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he came
all
hard
over
too.
the twink.
He came hard.
Veer came out nuts ablazing. I'm sorry, man. His beard is just really too nice for me to really find him.
You gotta get rid of it.
Yeah. I mean, his shit is like.
It's
really nice.
Very good.
His hair is like almost as well textured and like as shiny as Drew's. I don't know why he covered up with that hat, Drew.
As shiny as my forehead in this hotel room.
It's messy. I've been wearing these headphones for a while, so it's not in the greatest quality. I'll be cutting it soon. So, but yeah. So Raw was interesting tonight. It was a good show.
So as opposed to SmackDown started off immediately with the women's tag team match. This one started off with the segment. I think last week's Raw started off with a match, right?
Yeah. I like what Triple H is doing here. You do it 1 week with the segment and 1 week with the match, 1 week with the segment, 1 week with the match. It's not like how Vince was doing things. It was like every week was segment, 45 minutes segment, and all that other
Replay
stuff.
of
That's the problem.
Yeah.
The opening segments used to be
45 minutes
long,
minimum.
just ridiculously long.
This was only 10 minutes. 10 minutes of a segment.
Dude, I gotta say something. Rhea Ripley actually looks fucking scary.
Swole. She looks swole
I mean,
as fuck.
Yeah.
She looks swole as fuck, and she looks. Like she looks scary, and with having her as the mouthpiece for Judgment Day today, I was like, this shit might actually work. This is legit right here. No hocus pocus.
Her dressed up like Edge was dressed up when he first turned. I think that looked phenomenal.
Great.
That was a great look for her. Yeah, and
that was standing on the side laughing and shit.
I thought they had a great promo segment too. I didn't.
Yeah.
And I think that if they keep Damian Priest from doing too much, because I think he just used to do he just did too much before. Just kind of keep him in his lane, let him do, what he's
just do monster things,
Yeah,
minimal talking,
and it works. Yeah, he doesn't need chatterboxing and shit. No
I wonder where Dominic was this week.
He was like, "Thank God I'm not going to get taken by Rhea."
So here's my.
Rhea had him locked up in the closet.
So when Rhea was like telling Ray like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Hit me? Come on, you gonna do hit me?" I was like,
"Oh, to super kick that bitch."
Lay into her.
It's wrestling. Man, do it anyway.
He needs to just straight up lay into her and crack her in the skull with that chair.
It's wrestling. You know what they're getting themselves into. Just hit Rhea. She was asking for it.
So, at what point does Dominic come out turned?
I'm going to say at the very last minute at Clash of the Castle.
Clash of the Castle. Castle. I did it again. I did it again. Clashel.
Wait, Dominic's coming out?
Yeah, he's coming out.
When did this happen? Oh. When did this happen? I've been gone for 1 day. Jesus Christ.
Wait, he's coming out. He wants the world to know.
Coming out.
Yeah.
I want the world to know. Jesus Christ.
So, yes, I think at Clash of the Castle he will be turning heel, which I'm sad about. I really do wish that it was Ray, but it's obvious.
If it was Ray, I'd be glad.
You wish Ray would join the Judgment Day?
Oh,
man,
absolutely.
I want Ray to be the son. Like, come on.
I want Ray to be the leader of the Judgment Day.
Oh shit.
I want Ray to come out and be like, "It's a new day." Yes, it is.
Come on, think about
that.
And also, I just wanted him to cut that.
Yes.
Also, I want him to cut that typical promo where I had 12 surgeries in my left knee.
What is more
interesting? To cut a "you people" promo. This is all you people's fault. You wanted my son to be a wrestler. This is you people's fault. Dude, I'll fucking mark out.
Anyway,
I do think Ray turning would be much more interesting than Dom turning. Absolutely.
Yes, it will be. It's definitely time for Ray.
There is only one angle that needs to happen with Dom.
Kurt Angle?
Nope. Chavo Guerrero needs to come back with the Guerrero family stable.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
He needs to make that stable with the sole purpose of reclaiming his nephew Dominic.
Hey,
that's good.
You know, it's funny you say that.
Dominic, you're not a Mysterio. You're a Guerrero.
I mean, it's literally
funny you say that too, because if you look at every week, they're wearing the LWO t-shirts.
Yep.
The Latino World Order.
Yep.
They've been wearing the fuck out of those shirts. And the I'm Your Poppy shirt, they wear that all the time, bro. They're foreshadowing an Eddie Guerrero.
I mean, we already know that Ray and Dominic are actually father and son, and not Ray and Dominic. So that's already out there.
You mean Eddie and Dominic?
And then the only way that this angle can end is with a paternity test on a pole match.
Oh my God. It's
I didn't know it was going to come in.
23 and me on the pole match.
Or they could do like a first blood match, and if Dominic gets busted open, they get to test his blood.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're bleeding?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Bray gets busted open first, he just loses.
Oh, my
I
God.
guess, though, I mean, if you really think about it, Dom needs a major change, so
He does.
It would, I guess, be helpful for him to turn heel and join Judgment Day. Ray's pretty much at the end of his career now. I mean, we all thought he was at the end of his career years ago, and he's
correct
wrestling like he de-aged 15 years. So it's
he never ages.
Are you saying he's on the juice?
Probably.
No,
he's on.
I mean,
he's on the stem
he was
cells.
hanging out with Hoovy a lot. I mean,
he's on the
does that include? Does that mean the juice?
No, you know what happened is he went to hang out with Jericho and drink the fountain of youth that could never age.
Oh my God. He hung out with the Bucks of Youth.
I don't think
yeah.
Hey, Shane, I don't think you really understood what Jericho was talking about when he was telling his ladies to come drink from the fountain of youth.
Yeah. Once again, Shane, you don't know what we're talking about. It's okay.
It's
okay, Shane.
Okay.
See, there's this guy by the name of Peter North who's really famous in the film industry. For one thing,
he had a homeboy named John, last name Holmes.
Anyway, the next thing that I really, well, actually, I think two things could have been the main event of the show, and I would have thought that it would have been a much better main event than the main event that we actually had. First, the U.S. title match.
Okay, that was really good.
It was a good ass match.
Very good.
Yeah,
I think the Kevin Owens Drew McIntyre match should have been the main.
Yes.
That's the other thing.
Yes.
That would have been a real
match.
good cliffhanger.
Fire.
And the promo segment between the two.
That is how you build a match like that.
And yes,
Quickness.
they ended in the DQ, and I get it, people are gonna be mad at that, but it
It
makes
makes sense.
sense.
Why be mad at that? That was perfect.
It
Bro,
made sense.
No, trust me.
Like, I always say this,
people,
guys.
People are on Twitter going, "Oh, a DQ," but
Oh,
what
this is
people
still
don't realize,
Twitter's toxic as fuck. Come on, let's just call it what it is.
absolutely.
Twitter is so
But what
toxic,
people
dude.
don't realize is that, and I said this on Twitter earlier, if Vince was booking DQs this way and not just doing them just because,
that's what he was doing.
people would not mind these DQs. This is the type of disqualification that makes sense.
Yes.
This is a real disqualification that protects both performers.
Both competitors. Kevin Owens is coming back as the prize fighter. He just came back off of that.
I will say this.
Ezekiel's family.
Nobody yet.
No, we're not talking about that shit. Okay.
So Drew talked about on SmackDown how he didn't need anybody's help to beat Brock Lesnar and how he knocked him out, etc., etc. Somebody needs to come out and call Drew a pandemic transitional champion.
Bro.
Oh,
It
shit.
should be Kevin Owens.
No, that should be Roman.
That
should be Roman.
Oh,
yeah.
Stab and twist. Oh, man.
Sprinkle the lime
Like,
juice on that cut and everything. Just
Here, take your belt and take it back to the Thunderdome where it belongs.
Ooh.
I mean, Drew and Roman fought at Survivor Series at one point, and Roman just said he was a title placement holder.
I think I legit think Roman should come out and be like, so I understand that I have to leave the island of Relevancy to go back to the Thunderdome to face the Thunderdome champion title for title.
That'd be great.
Oh man, that would be so fucking classic.
With them being more loose on the mic, I feel like Roman Reigns would definitely say something like that.
They have definitely been more loose on the mic.
If he doesn't say something like that, dude, I don't know what they're doing with him. Like,
Well,
you got Paul Heyman with you. I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman can be like, you were so great in front of 30 people at the Thunderdome. You know, I can just see that now. You were selling out crowds in the gymnasium at the
Oh yeah,
man, I can totally see that. I would die for that.
Oh my god, man! Drew McIntyre should have recommended his 3MB group. He didn't even mention that in the promo.
Yeah, and then the U.S. title match. Wow, that was just another great match.
And another promo for the U.S. champion. Thank God that they're doing that.
Well, but it wasn't even just a promo about the champion. It was a promo about it was so interesting because I don't recall seeing something like this on main roster TV, at least, where they truly hyped up.
It's been a long time.
Truly hyped that up. Like that was
Drew,
excellent.
The last time they tried to hype up Lashley in this manner is when they did the thing about him and his sisters, and it came off really fucking solid. And so when they did this recap here, where they showed AJ Styles and his championships, Bobby Lashley and his championships, and just the history of those two, it was really well done. Keep it simple. Fuck the drama. We don't need to hear about you and your sisters or try to develop your quote unquote personality. Just talk about the title, talk about you being a champion, and it works. The one they did for the before Ciampa went after the title was, dude, it was phenomenal. Yeah. The one they did for the Intercontinental Championship was phenomenal.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, the lineage of the U.S. title video package was amazing.
Yeah.
As was going into the history of both champion and challenger for this one. And I mean, it's just this is how you make this title mean something.
And
this has been such a great few weeks for the U.S. title and for the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown too. Just elevating these titles when your main titles are nowhere to be found. So I'm really, really happy that they've been doing this.
That can be happening for two reasons. Two reasons that this is happening. One, the USA Network and Fox both want champions on their network.
Right. Yeah, there's that.
What tier champion?
They want the world champion on their network. They want a world champion on their network. Fox wants the WWE Raw title or SmackDown title. USA wants the Raw title, so they got to split the belts up. So elevating these two second-tier champions makes perfect sense.
It does.
Because now you're making those, like Drew said, now you're making those belts mean something. But now people are like, fuck, the Intercontinental Championship, that's historic.
It really is.
And then the video package for the United States title, and then Ciampa coming out with the Harley Race robe on. Dude, that was so classic. I was on pins and needles that whole match, dude. So the presentation that Triple H is doing, and you can tell. And I think Drew said, I think it was Phil from Grapsody tweeted, "This is wrestling."
Yeah.
WWE, this is wrestling. Because right now, that's no longer sports entertainment. This is fucking wrestling, bro.
They're saying all the words that are just like, no.
So, dude, I will tell you that
just like Drew said in the promo,
what we are watching right now is probably 70-30 professional wrestling sports entertainment. Maybe 60-40 some days, but it's enough where we're getting the entertainment, but we're damn sure getting the wrestling.
Yeah, definitely getting the wrestling.
I have watched Monday Night Raw, a 3-hour program, live 3 weeks in a row.
Dude,
what's going on?
Can I just say, I mean, I think I need to go get a thermometer and check my temperature again. It is pretty hot here. I think I need to drink some more water, some Gatorade or something, and probably go to see a psychiatrist because I'm going to say something that's going to throw you guys off.
What? Really amazing wrestling? Finally?
I have fallen in love with Monday Night Raw. I'm cheating on Dynamite. I'm cheating on Dynamite with Raw right now.
And people can say, "Oh,
I enjoyed it 3." Like Drew, I enjoyed it 3 weeks in a row. Usually, we do the Raw recap.
Music. You gotta play that music when you start talking about love.
Oh yeah, love.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little. Man, it's got me. Got me over here feeding the ducks.
Hot.
It's getting hot.
Oh yeah.
It's got me feeding the ducks, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But right now, Monday Night Raw's got me hot under the collar.
Oh yeah.
Are you feeling raw tonight?
I'm about to get raw.
I was going in raw, baby. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Getting my turn on.
Raw.
I'm here getting raw for raw.
See,
I don't know, man. Like it's got me going. Like shit. Speaking of getting me going, the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast is giving away 2 sets of tickets. That is 2 sets of tickets. That are great sets. One set will be in the 216 section. The other set will be in the 224 section at the Motor Center.
Wow.
Go look it up, ladies and gentlemen. These are fucking.
I'll be
tickets.
there. I already got my.
What we're gonna do? You gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
What we need you to do is this: we need you to go to to Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Roundtable Pro Wrestling Pod. Go find us. Look, hit the notification button. Raw got me all tongue tied right now. Hit the notification button. Subscribe to Tier 1, and you were entered to win one of these 2 sets of tickets. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to toss one of these tickets out like a salad at Olive Garden, baby. I'm telling you right now. Be here live 8:00 next week. We're gonna announce the first winner. Next week, we're gonna announce the first winner off of the chain. Yeah.
Chucky Hall.
Chucky Hill, Bad Blood, tongue tied. Yep. Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am.
For the past 3 weeks, you've been enjoying Raw. It's really
Chucky,
good.
did you go like, click, and subscribe, my friend? Did you go like, click, and subscribe? Did you go over there and you hit that notification button? I know you want these tickets, Chucky. I know you want these tickets. Look.
Are you Chucky the doll from Chucky?
Hey, Raw got me all messed up. The cat got my tongue. Was shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go match by match because I want to talk about Bayley and her beauties. Bayley's beauties. That's what we're gonna call them. They're the better version of the Toxic Attraction.
Bayley and the babies.
Bayley.
Oh, Bayley and the buddies.
Cry.
Bayley and the buddies. Yeah. Bayley and
the buddies.
Yeah.
Bayley and the Jets. Yeah, man. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Shit. I don't know what to say, man. Bayley and Io Shirai. I'm sorry, Io Sky.
Io Sky.
Use that real quick. And Dakota Kai, man, they had a rough start in that tag team match last week.
They did.
But they came back this week and they are doing the most. Yo, Sneakerhead Junkie. Yo, man. Hey.
Sneakerhead.
I love the name. I'm a sneakerhead myself. Your boy all up to almost 300 pairs, bro. Almost 300 pairs. As a matter of fact, 300 is in my closet. Sneaker Junkie. Did you go like, click, and subscribe, my man? This is the Big D Cuddy. Oh, what up, brother? Big D's in the house. Big D. Do me a favor, man. Post a link. Post a link for your comedy show. Post a link for your comedy show, brother, because I want to make sure that people come out and check my boy out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, we're talking about Big D, not Big D.
I mean, I have Big D in my name, pretty much.
Sure, you do.
Check out some letters.
Wow, Shane, calm down.
What?
Calm down, Shane. Shane's like, never mind. So I think they came back this week, man. Like they really improved themselves this week. I just love Bayley.
And this was another week where I enjoyed Dana Brooke. And how
can you believe Dana Brooke?
Oh, Buddy Highway. Oh shit.
Yes, man.
Hello.
Yeah,
so
man,
that match with Dakota Kai was short, but it did the job. Honestly, and I was kind of hoping for R-Truth to just come out and pin her and take the 24/7 championship away and just retire it and get rid of that thing already.
Yeah,
Triple H fucked up this week.
I think will happen.
They're turning it back into the hardcore champion.
I think Bayley will win it, but like get rid of it, like shred it into the shredder and everything.
Wait, hold on. So let me ask you guys something. If the title is defended 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's pretty much every match he's in is a title match, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for when they announced that
Dakota Kai is now the 24/7 champion?
No, because they said it wasn't for the title when the match was happening.
Yeah, unless they declared a non-title match.
Hey, that don't mean shit. If it's a 24/7 title, there's no non-titles.
Exactly.
No, remember they declared it a non. They've said before that the 24/7 rule has been rescinded.
They sure did.
Look, just like the time Jeff Hardy became NXT champion.
Oh,
he beat Braun Breaker live on Raw.
You mean Karrion
Braun
Kross?
Breaker was NXT champion. Just saying.
Karrion Kross?
Oh, that's right. You're right. Karrion Kross. That's right. You're right. NXT champion, baby. Anyway, I think the promo they cut earlier.
Jeff Hardy went to AEW to try to save his brother, but he danced first.
Exactly. I think that the coolest shit that was about the whole thing was the promo they cut when they were doing their promo, and she was like, "Hey, you," and she walks off. I'm like, "Where the fuck is she going?"
So
I thought they were doing the whole gimmick where Anna Jay is choking people out for no reason at all on Dynamite. I thought they were gonna do some shit like that. She walked away and she walked up to Dana Brooke, and I'm like, "Yep."
I'm like, "Oh no, don't pull Anna Jay. Just let them do their job. God damn it."
Hey, buddy, just hit me up in my DMs, man. Hit me up on Twitter in the DM, and I'll put it in the link myself.
A tweet.
Yeah, man. So that was really good. Triple H is doing so much right now, making the women's division fucking matter again.
He is.
I bet Vince is sitting at home like, "Damn, pal, you're over here ruining my product. Too many women on the show that aren't naked. They're actually wrestling."
If there is anybody out there that's still saying, "Oh, Vince McMahon is still behind the scenes," come on.
No.
Come on. There is no way in hell. There's no chance in hell that Vince has anything to do with any of this.
Because Vince will not allow any of this. The scripts will be written off like so many times before Raw even starts.
Earlier this afternoon, I think it was around 5:00, Sean Ross Sapp tweeted about Raw being a trash fire tonight. And it was because of that backstage moment. I don't know if you guys caught it. When Drew was walking out before they cut the commercial, there was a fire in a trash can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was Sean tweeted that hours before Raw. That is a number one sign that Vince McMahon has nothing to do with it.
Vince wouldn't allow that to happen. He would not.
He would have torn that script up at 7:30, and there would have been no trash fire.
Yeah.
Literally. The show seemed to flow
with everything.
It did. It seemed to flow really well.
Like they were gonna have some people. They were gonna have some people in the comments saying, "Oh my god, what are you guys becoming WWE?"
Honestly, doesn't it for the past few weeks now? Doesn't it not feel like a 3-hour show?
Man,
no, it hasn't.
Look, I gotta tell you, I turned Raw on and watched Raw, and my brother was asking me to do stuff, and then I was talking to him about stuff, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it's dude, it's almost over. What's going on?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Yeah. And it was more wrestling on the show. I mean, we got to see fucking Cedric Alexander, bro. We got to see Cedric.
Okay.
We got to see him had a good match, bro.
My man Mustafa Ali
and Cedric
is on the receiving end of the best finishers 2 weeks in a row.
Yes,
bro.
He has.
Oh wow.
Ciampa straight up murdered him. Ciampa straight up murdered him.
For the second week in a row, Mustafa Ali took a finisher where I out loud was like, "Oh fuck!"
Listen. I'm glad we're talking about this match right now because a lot of people were talking about this tonight on Twitter. And I said this weeks ago, if you remember, on this very show, I said this weeks ago. I am digging the Miz Ciampa pairing.
I'm getting.
We talked about this so much.
Tonight was the first. Like, I realized it a couple of weeks ago when I mentioned it that Miz was acting different. This was different. This was not like
Miz is
John
the fucking
Morrison. This was
sidekick.
not like. It was not like Alex Riley. This was not like Damian Sandow. This is the Miz treating Ciampa as his equal.
Yeah.
Instead of his sidekick. It's making me enjoy watching Miz.
And not only that, you can tell that Miz is not like hogging the spotlight like he normally does. And because Vince was the one who told him to do that. Oh, you're the one that's
I don't think we can blame that on Vince. I'm gonna shut that down real quick. We're not gonna blame that on Vince. We're not gonna blame that on Vince. I think that he was doing it because he wanted to do it. Because in his mind, he needed to get himself over. Now he's in it because, when the WWE, when Vince is around, you really have to do some crazy shit to get yourself over. Yeah. You have to go above and beyond to be noticed by Vince. Triple H, everyone in the locker room is always saying Triple H is one of those guys that walks up to everyone and says hello. Backstage guys, fucking enhancement talent. Triple H comes up. Triple H is a wrestler. See, that's the difference. And I try to explain this to people. No offense to you three guys, but I'm a wrestler on this show.
You are?
And the reason why I say that this is why this show is so good. You got Drew, who's a legit analyst. Drew works for, he works for several other wrestling companies, podcast organizations like Fightful.
Yes, he does.
He's very knowledgeable with wrestling. Julian's been a fan for a very long time, has a lot of hot takes and a lot of insight on wrestling. So Julian's the old school wrestling guy. Shane is the new age wrestling guy. Shane doesn't know shit from past WrestleMania 10. When Julian and I can talk about matches that happened in 1982. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys can.
We were watching WrestleMania before it had numbers.
It was WrestleMania XXX0. It was when they first came out with Roman numerals. We've been, when we have this show, everyone has their own unique take on wrestling.
Yeah.
Quality.
You guys have your takes, and it's okay, well, I'm the one that takes the bumps. I'm the one that's in the ring doing the crazy shit. So I know what's going on. I ran shows, I promoted shows, I did shit in the locker room. Exactly, the handshake and look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Chuck is the man. The handshake in every locker room is the sign of it. Yep, that's right. Respect, because pro wrestling is a machine. It is built on respect and hard work. In certain places.
Yeah,
there's respect in the locker room. I'll tell you that. There's some places in Oregon, no fucking respect in the locker room. But we're not going to go there.
No,
there's some places here actually the same way. But when you have someone that's a wrestler, someone who's been working, someone who's worked in the ring, someone who has respect to the boys in the back, it's different from being a Nick Khan, or it's different from being Vince. Yeah, Vince created WrestleMania. Vince has been around fucking 500 years. Vince was around the very first wrestling match when fucking, David wrestled Goliath and all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Vince has been around. Vince has been around since dust was dust. Okay. But Vince he's never been a wrestler. He's never been in the ring legitimately. Never trained. He's like, oh, I can go in there and wrestle Shane. I can go in there and do this shit. But he's never been one of those guys that actually got in the ring and did it. The Miz, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, when The Miz first showed up at UPW in California, everyone laughed at him. Said that motherfucker was not going to make it. Now look at him. I got to say, it's probably going to cause me a lot of heat.
He proved everyone wrong. That's what he did.
It's probably going to cause me a lot of heat, but you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. The Miz is one of the top 3 greatest intercontinental champions of all time. I said that. Randy Savage, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and your boy The Miz. Yeah. Those 3 men made that Intercontinental Championship pop. There was a time where Ricky Steamboat was Intercontinental Champion and Hogan was the WWF Champion, and the Intercontinental title was way more over. The Intercontinental title is the workhorse title of WWE. You give that title to someone like Dolph Ziggler, someone like The Miz. They bust their ass to make that title mean something.
I will put Miz in the top 5, but I've got a couple people that I'll put above him.
Pat Patterson.
Well, I mean, for winning the belt in Rio de Janeiro. And man, I heard that match was fucking brutal. Let me tell you.
Boy, that was brutal.
Oh shit! People getting stabbed.
Man, people talk about that match still today. Today.
Yeah. No photos, no video.
Man, no video because it was that graphic.
I was out around back at that time to know what to talk about.
It was crazy, Shane.
Believe it or not, one of the greatest Intercontinental champions, I will say, is the Ultimate Warrior. And here's why. Greatest worker? Absolutely not. But he was one of those guys that had such a run with the title and elevated it. And he brought back the idea that the Intercontinental champion is the number one contender or true number one contender to the heavyweight champion. And they took it all the way to Mania. And he fought Hogan, pinned him 1, 2, 3, won, and then, went on being champion. Love him or hate him, another guy is the Honky Tonk Man. Him having that title as a heel made you watch his matches because you wanted this motherfucker to lose. You wanted his ass to lose. And when the Warrior pinned him, that place popped like crazy.
You want to hear something, Julian?
And the fact that he squashed him. And then it was a squash. Yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior and I have one thing in common. We both beat the Honky Tonk Man 1, 2, 3, baby.
Oh, you've wrestled Honky Tonk Man?
Yeah.
Beat him at WrestleMania.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels.
McCall.
Okay.
Razor.
Of course.
And those two crossing paths alone, with the ladder match, is just, legendary. But no, I will give it to Miz because when Miz had it, dude, he was ride or die with that title. And he definitely, the title had been through some ups and downs, but he definitely represented and he worked. Dude worked. And like you were saying about where he came from and how they were kicking him out the locker room, Miz ate a lot of shit sandwiches on his way up, but this dude proved himself. He proved himself beyond a shadow of a doubt. And again, going into Mania against Cena as champion, leaving as champion, the Fire promo video package that they had before Mania was just one of the best you've ever seen in your life. If you never watched it, you need to go watch it right now. Everything that the guy has done, A-lister, you can't take shit away from him. He's got his own TV shows. He's got a hot-ass wife. Not hotter than my wife to be, but still he's doing pretty good for himself.
Boom. That was the smartest thing you could say there, Julian.
Got that right. I'm not McSalvage for no reason, baby.
Testify. Pinfall points, 200.
Testify pinfall.
He was on Dance with the Stars. I know to a lot of people being on Dance with the Stars don't mean shit because you don't watch the show, but for some reason in Hollywood it's like a badge of honor.
Just like every singing competition.
Master
P
P was on Dancing with the Stars. And so was LT on Dance with the Stars?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So
with that big ass earring in his ear.
The way that they have the EGOT, where it's the Emmy, the Oscar, the Grammy, and the Tony Award,
and the Golden Globe.
They gotta have something
that includes,
they gotta have something that includes being on Dancing with the Stars and being at WrestleMania.
Dude, John Legend needs to get. Look, John Legend is the only person that got an EGOT that I know. He need to get it. He need to get a fucking WWE belt now. So he the EGOT dude.
So you performed at WrestleMania in some way, shape, or form. I mean, my boy LT did it. Miz did it, of course.
Julian trying to earn pinfall points at home. Okay, so what our moderator is talking about? You can on Twitch, you can go and you can get points. You can do you can get bits and things like that, and you earn points by how long you watch the stream. So on these points, they're called pinfall points. 200 points, you can do this. You can click the word testify. Like if you go, Shane, log into the Twitch, go to the Roundtable Twitch channel, you'll see all these points and stuff like that. They set it up this week. Shout out to Ani King and Faye Baby for taking the time to put that shit together.
Thank y'all.
Yeah,
where do I click on to see all the points and the rules and the jibs and the
The moderator is in the chat. The moderator can tell you because the moderator is doing the most tonight. But anyway, so Drew, what are your thoughts on the upcoming? What were your thoughts on the tag team match tonight? The women's tag team tournament match. Nikki ASH, Doudrop,
and
Alexa Bliss and dude, hey, is this just me? Or is Oscar pretty thick, bro?
Where you been? Oscar been thick, baby.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Like I don't know if I've been paying attention or what.
You've thrown it to the wrong person.
So,
here's your answer right there. Here's your answer right there, real quick, Julian.
Next to the chat on the left side. Okay.
Did I do it right, by the way? I redeemed a stunner for 125.
I see that.
I like the belt on the side.
Whatever that means.
Right?
I think I did
For some reason,
right.
It's not, you did, but it's not popping up on the Twitch stream. I mean, on the StreamYard. So I'm just going to cut and paste and boop, pop it in there like that. Then go like this. Boom.
With the
pinfall. That's right.
Something's supposed to be like some graphics or something that happens.
That I don't know yet.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know yet. Looking at my Surface tablet and the laptop.
DT is RKO. Stunner, Tombstone, Three Amigos.
I'm gonna give you with a good old spine buster.
Right.
So that match, I think that match was great. I mean, all of the wrestling is great.
Yeah,
really, and Triple H has really been highlighting the wrestling more. So I think, everybody got, I think, a really good. I'm just reading the.
So I'll tell you what. Oh damn it!
Love this spine buster.
Everybody got shined, and
yes, he did.
And Doudrop and Nikki ASH are actually doing pretty damn good. I gotta say, another group that I was surprised. I'm not, I'm surprised about Dana Brooke. I'm surprised about The Miz. I'm surprised about Doudrop and Nikki. I'm enjoying him.
So Doudrop hit that. I don't necessarily think it was a Michinoku driver, but she hit that Fire Thunder driver, and it looked amazing.
It did.
Nikki's new presentation is a lot better. She still needs to lose the mask.
I like it. Take the mask off, bro. She's like Red Hood. She's like the heel. Yes. She's the heel that you didn't know you wanted, but you got.
I believe that the name changes, like Nikki ASH and Doudrop, will change later on. It's really now only a matter of time before they go back to their regular old gimmicks like they were before Vince changed it all up.
I don't even care about the name change. Like, honestly, like just them as a team now, like Drew said, I appreciate them as a team now more than I did fucking 2-3 weeks ago. Now, to me, they look credible.
2-3 weeks ago, two people would team up and then immediately get mad at each other and turn on each other the following week.
Yeah, that's such a Vince thing to do.
And so going back to Ali and Cedric, I think those two as a tag team,
great,
be the perfect foil to the Usos.
Yes, definitely.
They were so fucking good together. Their tag team continuity, they were on point. It's like,
do the Usos even have a contender for their tag team championship at all right now?
No,
I don't think so. Watching them two work was like watching the early Usos. It was like watching the New Day.
Yes.
It was like watching the Rock Row Express. To be honest with you,
yep.
Say hello to the bad guy.
I I do think something is happening though, because you notice. I don't remember who said this on Twitter or like on. I don't know if it was on Friday. A lot of people were saying on Friday because, who's involved with the Usos on SmackDown? Sami Zayn.
I'm waiting for it. Me and Julian are waiting for that.
Now, I don't know if you guys talked about it on. Did we talk about that? Actually,
Not yet.
On Saturday,
so.
Did we talk about Sami
didn't.
Zayn and Kevin Owens going?
No,
we didn't.
No. Oh my god,
it's going to happen, and it's gonna kick so much ass.
Yeah,
it's gonna fucking happen.
We talked about it. We talked about it in the chat. But we didn't talk about it on the show.
My nipples.
We talked about it after the stream was over.
Kevin Owens mentioned his match with Sami Zayn at Battleground tonight.
Yes, and he never do that.
The Usos interfered in the match tonight.
Yep.
The Usos and Sami Zayn are on SmackDown together, and there's some dissension going on there.
Did you notice that at the end of the fight, he leaned out of the ring and said, "Tell your tribal chief he owes me one."
This whole thing reminds me of Armageddon 2000.
Oh, this is so good. Foreshadowing, storytelling. I don't know what to do with myself.
That's what it is.
Armageddon 2000, making the 6-man Hell in the Cell.
Are we following up on storylines?
What? 2022.
I don't understand what's going on. It's too much for my brain right now.
Following up on storylines while making new storylines, and the new storylines are actually good.
Damn, Julian, how dare you close line?
It's how it works. Drew got on that mic and he spit such hot fire. He said wrestling and wrestlers, and commentary said that Ezekiel went to the hospital, and
it wasn't no local medical facility.
Yeah, hospital. No,
okay.
Not words.
When I tell you, I laughed my ass off at the picture of Ezekiel's family in the hospital.
Oh, that was fun.
That was hilarious.
I hated you guys for that.
Yeah.
I looked at the chat. I'm like, please, God, no.
We saw Elrod today.
They're
the
there
fucking
with
dad, bro.
That was hilarious.
And then, of course, what happened during the Cedric Alexander, that tag team match that they had, who comes through the crowd again? Dexter Lumis. And Dexter Lumis is involved in the segments with people from The Way. Isn't that interesting? He was in the background. And I don't know if you guys saw my pic. I don't know if you guys saw my the picture that I posted on Twitter. The hand sticking out of the doorway during the feud, the brawl with Theory and Ziggler.
That was Lumis.
And then he comes back out again when Ciampa's out there.
Yeah.
So it's like it's this is how you do it, and this is what's making Raw must-see TV.
If Vince was in charge, this script would have been teared up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we need more titties, pal. How can we get more titties on?
We need some more HLA action. Oh no, wait, that's Eric Bischoff's thing.
Hey, let's have somebody turn on somebody for no reason.
Yeah, let's have some shenanigans, backstage brawls for no reason, or no storyline whatsoever. Where's my son Theory at?
Hey, I just saw this change.
Oh, we graduated.
Pay for
we graduated. Yeah, really amazing wrestling. Let's go. We finally did it.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on in the world today.
It's not really awful wrestling anymore. It's really amazing wrestling.
Hey, so before we get too far into this, I have something I gotta do for an AEW guy. Brandon Cutler. Brandon Cutler was on Twitch yesterday, and him, Adam Cole, and Evil Uno were playing Among Us.
I know.
They were playing it for a charitable cause, and this is the cause right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I
know.
I know what that is.
I love Brandon Cutler. He's awesome.
Yeah, Brandon. I know Brandon for a long time. HRW days, but that's a long story for another day. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go, please donate to this beautiful cause. Help people out, man. I'm all about helping people. That's the way the world works. If you're a decent person, you help people. If you're a shitbag, then you don't.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the way the world works, man.
Yeah.
Either a good person or a bad person, and I'm not gonna let the
I'm
bad
gonna hit
people.
everyone in the chat with the 3 amigos. How about that?
Jesus Christ, Shane.
Yep.
Shane's tapping everybody out of here. Shane's challenging his inner Eddie Guerrero on the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hit us with some special moves, go onto the chat.
Do we have to sell it live?
Hit us with a spine buster. Hit us with a 3 amigos. Hit us with that cool shit. We like it. We like to have you guys interact with us. We like to have you guys.
Do we have to sell the moves? Like legitimately?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Juggernaut's in the house. Let's see what Juggernaut had to say. What's up? I emailed you guys a while back because I was wondering if I can come on the show sometime. Juggernaut.
Oh.
Man, if you want to come on the show, man, and you got something to say, I will send you a link right now. You can jump on the show and you can talk about Monday Night Raw with us. How about that? But what I want you to do first, Juggernaut, before, is I want you to go to Twitch. And I want you to go like, click, and subscribe, man. Hit that bell, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and sub to Tier 1, my brother. Hit us up in the private chat. Hit us up on Twitter at Pro Roundtable. Drop your information in there, and I will reply to you with a link. If you want to jump in with us and you want to spit some hot lava, go right ahead.
Spit the hot fire.
Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. Shane hit us with 3 amigos. That's great.
Well, on every one of y'all.
But Julian, I will not talk about this shit right here. Okay?
Yeah.
Eileen? Really? Eileen? Man, this is some stupid shit. I'm sorry. This is the only thing.
It's over now.
This was the only thing I can say. This is the only thing I can say was stupid about this whole fucking show.
This was hilarious.
Bro, why is he still in his wrestling gear 2 weeks later?
The difference between stupid and hilarious is that this was on TV for like maybe a minute versus them taking 45 minutes. It was one and done. Up, done.
Yeah, in the Vince era, that would have been like 3-4 minutes long.
Oh yeah, 3-4 minutes.
I didn't see any golden eggs, so I was okay with that though.
Golden egg. Remember that?
Yeah, I did that. I did that. I'll be right back.
Just for that.
Drops that nugget and walks away.
Just for that, Bad Blood, I'm going to steal your own move and hit you with an RKO. How about that?
You know what? The golden egg is up there with RoboCop and Chucky. And
I thought people like Chucky.
I like Chucky. I love
Not when he's on WCW talking about
Hey, don't diss on that segment. The best segment of all time.
That was shit.
Everything with Chucky.
That was horrible. Horrible.
Hey man, freaking Chucky never stopped feuding with the Steiners, you know?
That was like RoboCop helping Sting. The 4 Horsemen fucking cowering to RoboCop. Are you shitting me?
Oh man.
Are you shitting me right now?
One of my favorite things of the WCW time is the wall. I think that's one of the I've seen that 100 times. It's the wall, brother. As you can imagine, this is a really tall building that's like 7 miles away, and you can see the person all the way up there. This tiny little stick figure. All the way up on top of that building. It's the wall, brother.
It's the wall.
My favorite WCW moment was the Shockmaster. So when he came to the wall, I wanted to scream out, "Oh yeah!" real loud.
Beetlejuice in WCW slap nuts. Yeah.
Oh
shit! I didn't even know
that.
Yeah, it was our bar.
Hey Chucky, when you talk about someone who had it coming, hey man, you know what? Jeff Jarrett got away with some pretty vile shit in wrestling. But
he really did, though.
Him hitting Beetlejuice with the guitar.
No, not Beetlejuice. Oh, we said it twice. We can't say it 5 times.
Oh, this shit was hilarious.
We can't say the sign guy name as well.
Oh, man. One of my guilty pleasures for WCW was a finger poke of doom.
That was a favorite,
and not just the finger poke, but the whole lead up to Goldberg being at the police station across
the street.
That's what we need in our point system.
He steals the police car and come across the street.
See you guys later.
Wait, okay, look.
It was.
Here, let's just paint a picture. Goldberg gets arrested. The cops don't handcuff him behind his back. They handcuff him in front of his. No one ever gets handcuffed when their hands are in front of them. Okay, they march Goldberg out. They put him in the backseat of a police car.
Drive him across the street.
The car hits the sirens and goes up the fucking ramp. Hits a big right. Hits the right just to go right across the street. Then they have who was it? Was it Miss Elizabeth? They had her go over there and they're questioning her about being sexually harassed.
Yep.
And they were like, she's like, well, yeah, he did it. Oh wait, no, he didn't do it. Well, he did. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened, man.
You're free to go, Mr. Goldberg.
It was supposed to be a triple threat match between Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan, and Goldberg for the World Heavyweight title.
No.
So now
it was Goldberg versus. Wait, it was Goldberg versus Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And Goldberg got arrested. No, it was 1-on-1. And then Hogan came and was like, "I'll take his place." And they were like, "You want to fight? You want to fight? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." Boop. That was it.
That's what we need in our point system is a finger poke of doom. And I'm highly mad that we don't have submissive available in our point system.
It was so funny. And then he was like, "Oh man, you know," he was like a nerve pitch.
That's an Eric Bischoff thing. The Nitro Girls.
Yep, that was my favorite thing.
The Nitro Girls.
The Nitro.
That's where Booker T got his wife, where Shawn Michaels got his wife.
Shawn Michaels got his wife there too. Yep. Anyway, going back to this Monday Night Raw.
It's
honestly,
really
man,
wrestling.
Every match on the show was pretty good.
Yes.
I mean, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali.
Great tag.
Best match of the night. Tachi match. Most innovative spots.
Murdered in every ending spot that he's in now.
He got man.
This is why he got.
But this show, including Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler, the backstage promo, the backstage banter that lit the fuse for their match. This whole package was so good put together. Mm-hmm. AJ Styles versus Bobby Lashley. That was really good too. I mean,
no Leo Rush.
So many good things.
The only thing that surprised me about the show was the main event. Really,
yeah, that should have been.
I didn't expect Ziggler and Theory to main event.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were main eventing because maybe Dexter Lumis was going to come out again or something was going to further that story. You know, just Theory just wins and then show goes off the air. Like, oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. I didn't think the match was bad. I don't think Ziggler really has. I don't think he's capable of having a bad match.
Ever.
It's just that he's been so stale for a long time that I'm still just not really able to get into him. Like I really want a whole different presentation for him.
So I don't think that really Theory has been stale. I think that whole thing about Vince trying to give him the push.
Ziggler was being stale, not Theory.
Oh, okay. Well, I retract my statement. Yes, correct. Ziggler has been stale.
Yeah.
Theory is a very good wrestler.
He really is.
I have seen him in multiple Evolve shows when he was the Evolve champion. Yeah. He actually, I remember fondly the 10th anniversary, I think it was, show that they had on the WWE Network when Paul Heyman came out and introduced him. Paul Heyman and Triple H have been into Theory for a while.
A long time.
I was not expecting him to be depushed. In fact, I almost thought it made his chances of being successful at cashing in Money in the Bank a little higher because they're so high on him. So I'm, I never thought that I never thought it was going to be a bad match. I was just surprised that it was the main event. I really thought, out of anything that deserved to be the main event the most tonight, it was the U.S. title match, for sure.
I agree.
Like,
but you know what Triple H is doing, and I really appreciate what he's doing. He's pushing people that the fans want.
To get pushed.
He's pushing people the fans want. We're not getting shoved. We're not getting Omos shoved down our throat. We're getting Austin Theory versus. We're getting shit. We're getting fucking Riddle versus Seth Rollins because people are craving that match. You know, we're getting
another great segment.
It really went.
Exactly. No more, you know, we're getting cool segments like that. We're getting women's matches that actually fucking can look good doing. We're not getting Dana Brooke versus Alicia Fox. We're getting like quality ass fucking matches. You know, we're getting good fucking matches. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like matches that fans are excited about.
I wish SmackDown would catch up a little bit.
I mean, they got a girl Nikita Lyons on there this week, so we're gonna have at least one good. Yeah, we're gonna have a good SmackDown match. I mean, it's Natalya,
Nikita, and Zoe Starks.
You know what though? Here's something that they almost alluded to. I think they started to say something about it and they stopped. Commentary did. When are the women's tag team championships? When is the finals going to be?
At Clash.
Yeah, Clash of the Castle, right?
Yeah.
Clash.
So to have Dakota Kai and Io Sky in the match, and then have them in a six-man tag team match will be kind of stupid, right?
It's gonna be a
booked in a match.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Well, the commentators did that tonight. They were like, during the tag team match, they were like, well, last week they qualified for the women's tag team match, and then Bianca came out. And they were like, but they're scheduled for a big 6-man tag team match. They're going to pull double duty. I don't think they're pulling double duty.
I don't think they're pulling double.
And then they stopped. They didn't say nothing else about it. I don't think they were supposed to say that.
Yeah. They didn't even mention it.
I think someone realized that the booking is fucked up on that. Like you're pushing this 6-man tag team match, but yeah, they booked themselves in the corner with that match.
Yeah.
Well, now also realize we're gonna get Sky and Kai versus Alexa and Asuka. I mean, for the semifinal.
Yeah, it's the semifinal.
For the
So is one.
I mean, you know that. You know Sky and Kai are gonna win and
the big
move on.
Dakota Kai.
So I think that here's my prediction about that. We all know that. I mean, it's been reported. It's been reported that Naomi and Sasha Banks have re-signed with the WWE.
Sasha Banks.
I think that we're probably going to have a match where those 4 people are involved and they get attacked by Naomi and Sasha.
That is, of course. What else? How else would you have it?
They can't compete in the match.
As soon as they get crowned, as soon as they get handed the titles, their asses need
No. No. I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is these two teams are facing each other next week. Okay. And the winner goes to Clash of the Castle. But those 4 women are also involved in a 6-man match at the same show. That's like Drew. That's like me and Drew are the tag team champions. We're facing you guys at the show, but I'm facing Drew earlier in the night to see who's facing you guys the same time. Like, it makes no fucking sense.
Gotcha.
Didn't they? I swear to God, WWE did that once.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
And I don't think Triple H is going to do that again because that situation happened because they booked themselves in the corner.
Yeah.
So I do believe this is just me being the booker. This is my booker brain going overload right now.
Tell us, Booker Man.
Let's just say those four women face off next week in a semifinals match, and those winners of that match go to Clash of the Castle to challenge for the tag team titles, right?
Right.
But if their match goes to a no contest, then the other team automatically advances to the final and wins the titles. So now we got the SmackDown team facing each other this Friday. The winners of that match are going to go to Clash, are going to go wrestle next week to face the finals of that bracket, right?
Whoever it is.
So next week, the finals of that bracket is going to be for the tag team championships. And the tag team champions are probably going to get handed the belt at Clash of the Castle. Now they have no opponents. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Naomi and fucking Sasha. Yo, we're the champs. We want our fucking belts back. There it is.
That's an interesting way of doing it. I hadn't thought about that until I saw when they showed the bracket tonight, and I realized, the 4 of the 6 women involved in the Clash of the Castle match are going to be facing each other next week. I was like, so something interesting could happen here. Because if I feel like what would have happened is, or what was supposed to be happen, what the original plan was that those 2 teams would face each other at Clash of the Castle. But now they threw in this 6-woman tag for some reason that makes you think, you know what? Now they're gonna, like what you just said, something's gonna happen there, and they're gonna be taken out, and then it's just gonna be the SmackDown side, and then the SmackDown side will face Naomi and Sasha at Clash of the Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Which
that way Naomi and Sasha are happy because now they got their big match on a big pay-per-view. The first time a pay-per-view simulated from the UK since Davey Boy Smith versus Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
You know, when Davey Boy won the Intercontinental Championship that night. So now you got something big for those 2 to come back. That's going to build so much credibility for the women's division to have those 2 back. So much credibility for the women's division to have a match like that over in the UK. So much credibility for those tag team titles to have the former champions come back and claim their shit back. You know, there you go.
Yes, we are 6 away from
100
followers.
When the former champions come back, do you think they're coming back as baby faces or heels?
I will come back as a fucking heel.
Oh, they're coming back.
I would have them come back as heels.
No,
I mean, they're back as.
You think so? Think they'll come back as faces?
They are going to get the loudest pop of the year.
Jinx, by the way.
They're gonna get probably as loud of a pop as a certain somebody is gonna get on Wednesday when they come back.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
I mean,
Did you watch BT today?
Mm-hmm.
The phone call at the end.
Mm-hmm.
The phone call at the end. You were like, I was like, "Yep, it's gonna be Johnny Nitro."
No, it's gonna be Brandon.
So I'm looking at the women's tournament bracket right now.
Mm-hmm.
Io Sky and Dakota, Alexa and Asuka, they're going to face each other next week. There's going to be shenanigans.
My prediction is going to be double count out or something for those teams.
Big shenanigans.
Maybe Sasha and Naomi return on that show and do something to take them both out that makes them the number 1 contender.
And they'll face Nikita Lyons and Zoe Starks at the Clash. Let's go.
So now, I don't think it's going to be them.
How come the NXT Women's Champions aren't competing?
That's what I'm saying, but
Women's Tag Team Champions, I'm saying. Sorry.
Because they're making TikToks.
Who are the tag team champions?
Yes.
TikTok tag team.
of them. Yeah, who gives a shit about them?
They're making TikToks right now. They ain't got time to wrestle.
I'm shocked. I'm still gonna say it. I'm shocked that Toxic Attraction wasn't in those. I think if anybody,
because it would have been a no-brainer if they were in it and everything.
Sasha didn't like that idea.
But
really,
Sasha?
Sasha did not like that idea.
I'm gonna tell you though. So Raquel and Aaliyah, they won last Friday. Now this Friday is going to be Nikita and Zoe versus Natalya and Sonya. I don't think if what you said is what actually ends up happening, there's no way they're having Sasha and Naomi versus Nikita and Zoe. I'm sorry. As much as
if you want them as heels, yes, you would do that.
It's not going to happen though.
I don't think so. I no way. I think the main roster would shit on Nikita and Zoe Starks trying to keep Naomi and Sasha from getting the belts.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, there's no way that Sasha and Naomi come back as heels. No way. That will be rejected harder than Becky Lynch's heel turn after SummerSlam 2018.
Yeah, that was no.
That would be a big blunder. Big blunder. So what I think happens then is that Natalya and Sonya end up being in the finals on the SmackDown side.
And Natalya going over.
And Sonya already has history with Sasha and Naomi.
Sure do.
True.
As I think Natalya does as well.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. So that
I mean,
sense.
She's the one that's going to take the pin. So, you know.
I mean, you can go look at the Guinness Book of World Records, and Naomi's got more wins over
Natalya.
Naomi has the most. She has the most wins in the history of professional wrestling, and they were all against Natalya.
Yes.
Wasn't that what it was, Shane?
Yes, it was. It definitely was. Yes.
She really is the boat. Speaking of the boat, have you been looking at their YouTube channel?
Whose YouTube channel?
Who?
The Neidharts, Natty and her sister.
Oh no!
High five, Julian.
Oh goodness!
That's lotion. That right there is lotion and sock therapy right there.
Two of the most playful sisters you've ever met.
Oh,
oh man!
I was watching a video at the airport, and fucking Natty's sister chops her on the chest, and she. Natty's sister chops her on the chest, and she chops Natty on the chest, and they start slap fighting. And this guy walked up behind me as I hold my laptop there, and I just look at him. He looks at me, and he gives me and keeps walking.
He knows what's up.
Oh, he knew it was up. He walked right towards the bathroom. He's gonna go eat something. I'll be right back. Oh my god. Anyway, this whole segment on this whole women's segment on Raw was really good. I'm totally into the tag team of Doudrop and Nikki ASH now, as like they're starting to look more like a real tag team. They had so many close near falls in that match.
They did.
Dude,
the funny thing is,
really good match.
The funny thing is that out of all of these tag teams in this tournament, Nikki and Doudrop really are the only legitimate tag team.
True,
right?
They've been tag team the longest.
That's true.
That's the truth. Yeah. That is the truth.
You know, Tamina and Dana were not tag team. They weren't a tag team, but they were doing this 24/7.
No, you all brought them together. Reggie the Kira Tozawa.
Yeah. Io and Dakota just put together. Alexa and Asuka just put together. Raquel and Aaliyah just put together. Everybody was just put together except for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It's too
bad. I don't know. Zoe
out.
Starks and Nikita Lyons are an actual tag team on NXT.
For now.
Oh, they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
For now.
I mean, they don't have matching gear or anything like that, but yeah, they're attacking.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
They don't have like a tag team name or anything?
No.
Nope.
What? I mean,
no relation to Ricky Starks.
No, I could call it the Alliance of Starks Industry.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, she did sing you happy birthday, Shane. I mean,
yeah. I'll be a little bit biased. I hope they win.
Shane is really biased. Shane's like, dude, you're like a faction whore. Like, I mean,
I'm a faction whore.
He is.
I'll join any faction that anyone has been in. I'll be like, hey, can I join you
guys? I can't wait
to
see the next Maximum Male Model segment next week.
Oh my gosh, yes. The submissive and breedable Maximum Male Model Agency.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's enough of that.
Yep. Was that everything we covered in Raw tonight?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, shit. See how fast that went? An hour and 25 minutes to talk about a 3-hour show.
25.
Man.
Look at that.
Man.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You know what else is crazy? This commercial break. We'll be right back.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We're back. We're back. Man.
And we're back.
We're back.
So, would you want to talk about anything else while we got you guys live here right now? You guys want to talk about how
you should look at Sasha Banks' latest tweet, because they look, I play one way, but these two women are beautiful. They really are. They're beautiful women.
True. Can I just say I love you? He said,
I've always said if I
play one way. He said,
I've always said if I were straight,
but
Sasha would be my girl. I swear.
He said, I play one way, but look at these two girls.
but
he's like, if this is somebody gonna turn me straight, it's these bitches right here.
I've said this before to other people in Wicked Crazy Pinfalls. Sasha Banks would be my ideal woman if I were straight. Absolutely.
Wow. Like what she just fucking does her little thing in her ring. Just mm-hmm. Damn.
Everybody's already.
Hey man, I love doing the show with you guys. I mean, this is my ideal.
I've been having the most fun
Monday
that
night.
I've had in years of doing this podcast. It's all thanks to Babylon over there.
Oh man, hey, don't thank me. You're the man. I'm just the man who sits next to the man.
Yeah.
And who knew, man? I walked into a comic book shop when I got back from grad school, and started shopping there and hanging out with the guys, Jason Thompson and Vincent Moore, and then they started coming to my house and watching wrestling for the pay-per-view.
Wrestling.
Then Vince was like, "Hey, my boy Adam, he watches wrestling too." And I was like, "Hey man, bring him through the house too." And Adam started coming out and hanging out and watching wrestling. Then Adam was like, "Hey, my boy Bad Blood, he does a podcast called the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. You should come on and be a guest." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll come roll through." And I rolled through and never left.
I'm gonna pitch my tent right here.
When is the 3-year anniversary of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast coming up?
Wow. March.
March.
Yeah. 2023.
Yeah, 3 years.
But I was doing a little research the other night, going back in the time stream.
And you messed up?
The time stream.
You and Julian have officially been on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast for almost 2 years.
2 years.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wait. But listen, almost 2 years. This Wednesday.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Celebration.
This Wednesday.
Oh shit.
I remember.
I might make an appearance this Wednesday. I'm just saying that.
I was in the chat most of the time.
Yes, but you became a personality, and Julian became a personality on this podcast right after All Out.
Yeah,
literally the show after All Out. You guys came on the show.
Was I on the podcast before I moved into the new house?
No, you're on the podcast when you moved into the house right now.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yep.
And I guess
crazy.
I'm part of this family now too.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're part of this family.
Almost all that shit you have back there behind you, Julian, you didn't have almost all of that.
No, you
didn't.
It
was all in boxes.
It was all in the
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It was all in boxes.
Because I remember Julian put that Chicago Bears hat up, and I was like, "This motherfucker over here."
I remember that.
I was like, "It's okay." I was like, "Okay, blood. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. He doesn't know any better."
I'm like, at least he's not a Vikings fan. It's okay.
It took me a while to get the Fox Mulder poster.
Yep.
And then my lady got me the Money in the Bank briefcase. She also got.
You know what's so cute though?
Ring of Honor
title. The Ring of Honor World Title. Yep. I remember you sent me the picture. That I was like,
it
was like, I gave her a ring. You know what she gave me? I'm like, what? And he's like, this. I'm like, oh, so you won. So you're winning.
Congrats to Julian.
I've never gotten any wrestling presents. I bought all this stuff myself.
No, you did get a wrestling present. Shane laid down for you and gave you the Wicked Crazy Pitfall title. It was like the finger poking doom. It was like the finger poking doom. Julian was like, fuck it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I am honored to
First of all,
go ahead, you finish.
First of all, when it comes to All Out and Clash, will become two double champs. Now, I should have won at Mania. Damn it!
I should copyright Clashel and have that be a thing.
Clashel.
I'm honored to have been chosen out of many people to be the fourth man on the round table. I think that's so cool because I've never walked into something that's been established before and become part of the crew. So it's really
you
cool.
got a seat, bro. That's yours. That's your seat. You know, like on the Hollywood Squares. I'm pretty sure Shane doesn't know anything about that, but the Hollywood Squares, all these celebrities have their own little square. That's your square.
Star? You mean the
Shut
Hollywood
the hell
Star?
up, Shane.
You're the one that said
Hollywood Squares. It was.
I'm a game show aficionado, so I know all about Hollywood Squares.
It was it was Hollywood Squares, Shane. You have no idea. It was like this big old thing. It was like fucking tic-tac-toe, and it was awesome. It was a great show.
I'm the Paul Lynde in the middle.
There you go. There you go. Shane has no idea who the fuck that is either.
Paul Lynde is the best, man.
Yes.
No one can.
The most tenured person on the show too, if you think about it. So how about this, guys? I'm gonna throw this out.
Throw it out.
Wrestle Talk has Quizlemania. I want to try something like that.
Oh man!
How about we do a show where we get wicked crazy pinfall people? You know, we can get some Fightful people. We can get some True Hill Heat people. You know, and we do like a little game show.
Shutter on staff can join us.
A game
I'm
show?
serious. Like I'm thinking about doing it. Just doing like a fucking game show, like one day, or we can do like the AEW guys, or we can do a Among Us day where we just play Among Us.
Oh, you want
stream.
us to be toxic as hell? We can be seriously toxic on that game.
I've never played that game.
My kids fucking clown me for not knowing what Among Us was.
Oh my god!
So we're in Costa Rica, and
you're hella sus right now, bro.
These Instagram videos where they were playing the theme from Among Us in it, and they're like, "Oh, Dad, we told you the theme from Among Us is like 5 years ago," and I was like, "What the fuck is Among Us?" And a 23-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 16-year-old. Oh, what's Among Us? Oh, get this old guy out of here. I got
Get this old guy out of here,
bro. I come home from work the other day, and like my daughter's at home, like she's not go. She's been doing homeschooling stuff. I walk in the house, and my big ass TV is right there, right? She's sitting there playing Xbox, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go take a shower," and she forgets to turn the Xbox off. And I click on the Xbox. I'm like, "What the fuck? Did you download Among Us?" And she was like, "No, I don't even play that game anymore." 3:00 in the morning, I come into her room. She's on her phone under the fucking blankets, playing Among Us with her friends.
You know what?
I was like, just like Drew said about Shane, my daughter was hella sus.
So yeah, they said like during the pandemic, this game Among Us like made a resurgence.
Oh yeah, that took off. That took off during the pandemic, along with
Shane,
Fall Guys.
What? The Fall Guy, the TV show?
No, Fall Guys. There is a game called Fall Guys.
Fall Guy.
Yeah, these little jelly beans where you have to run through obstacle courses to get to the finish line, and once you're at the bottom like 10 or 8, you have to try to win the crown in order to win it. And by God, that's fucking hard as shit. Trust me.
Does the game have a theme song?
Yes, it does actually. It has a theme song.
I ain't spend much time in school, but I taught ladies plenty. It's true, I hired my buddy out for pay.
Hey.
Thank you. Yes.
I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teague's blown up for Raquel Welch.
But when I wind up in the hay, it's only hay.
Hey. We're fucking old. God damn it, Julian.
This is a time I wish I was born in the times of Julian and Bad Blood. Right?
You sent your Metamucil coupons right over here to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
You know, it's funny because I've gone through, the past few months now, I've gone through like my personal life and been like, I kind of wish I wasn't taken out of the school that I used to go to over here, which was like more primarily minorities, and I was like one of the only white kids in the school, and that was in 3rd grade, and then in 4th grade I was moved to this like pretty much all white school with only 1 or 2 minority kids, and I've been so like. I don't feel like I'm not cultured at all. I feel like I'm just a plain, boring white person.
That's how
welcome to the show, my friend. We're gonna culture you the fuck up over here. You're gonna go back to your partner like these motherfuckers taught me this.
All right, Drew. So there's this movie called Belly.
Oh
no!
Hey, you know what, Julian? If you give it to Drew, I'm pretty sure if you give Drew 10 of them, he probably would watch 3 because he's a busy guy. That's 3 more than fucking Shane would have watched.
I only watched 1.
So Shane, there used to be this show. There used to be this store. Okay, I'm sorry. So back in the day, there are these places made of bricks with sealant in between the bricks called mortar. Hence the name brick and mortar, where you went to purchase things with money. They were called stores. And there's this one called Best Buy that sold electronic equipment and candy and videos.
Really?
And anyway, so they had Blu-ray movies before streaming. They had to actually buy videos like that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
They sold. You could have bought on one disc. You could have got 3 movies.
No way.
3 movies. You could have got Belly 1 and Belly 2 and The Last Don starring Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Ask my man Fight Jake's Fight all about The Last Don.
Shout out to Fight Jake's Fight.
I really got what do you call it? Watch the movies that you guys gave me. I really gotta stop sleeping on that.
Okay, Shane, do you have a Blu-ray player?
I don't. I watch everything on the monitor. I watch everything on the
your
monitor.
Your PS5 is a Blu-ray player.
Yeah, but okay. Weird thing. When I watch Blu-rays on my monitor, it just blocks out the picture. Like it's not like DVD compatible when it comes to the monitor and the PS5.
You sure you got a PS5 or you need to get a Play S5?
No, I'm serious.
You got a Play S5.
No, because I'm serious. While I'm trying to watch a movie,
Shane's got the Play
S5. Blocks out. It just blocks out the picture on the monitor. I'm like, huh?
Shane, did you get your PlayStation off of Craigslist and meet somebody in the parking lot and flash your headlights twice?
No.
I'm not throwing stones. When I got my first pull-out radio, that's what I had to do. It was a block pump.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Give me 2 more movies. If you give me Belly.
Okay.
Give me 2 more movies. I'll check them out.
Hold on.
Is Belly a real movie? Or is that an example?
It is. It's a real movie.
It's a real movie.
DMX is in it.
Has Nas in it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Of course you saw Friday, right, Drew?
What was that?
You saw Friday.
I did see Friday, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
CB4. CB4. Watch that movie, Drew. See, Drew, fuck all the rest of the movies we gave you. I want you to watch CB4.
Do I need to watch this?
And on Wednesday, I want you to tell me about Huggy Bear and his shoe.
No lie, one of the best soundtracks.
Oh wow!
That soundtrack was bumping.
You're looking it up, aren't you?
I am. There's some good people. There's a good cast of them.
Bro, CB4 is so fucking funny, bro.
CB4, that's what it is.
Sweat from
Chris Rock, Charlie Murphy, Chris Elliott, Phil Hartman. Wow.
Yes, dude, it's a fucking good movie. It's a good comedy movie, but it's so fucking funny, dude. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, why was Huggy Bear chilling in his fish tank? His what
was the movie called again?
Fucking shoes.
CB4.
CB4.
CB4. The letter C, the number B, the letter 4.
1993.
And of course, you've seen.
Do I have stars?
Me and my brother were just talking about that movie today. Cause we seen a dude walking down the street with motherfucking platforms. I was like, remember that movie we watched as a kid when the dude had the fish in it? He was like CB4. CB4.
So Drew,
where
you
at? I'm on the motherfucking stage.
Oh, I can rent it on YouTube. Heck yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna get you, sucker. You dirty mother.
You dirty mother. Don't say that. Guys,
oh man, we've been doing this for 1 hour and 43 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I got shit to do.
We got
shit.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Roundtable Pros and Podcast. As usual, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These motley crew of crazy guys. We like to bring it live for you. No bullshit, no filter. We talk about wrestling and pretty much whatever the fuck we want to talk about because we like to be entertaining with you guys. We appreciate you guys being there. Like our amazing mod said, we are less than 4 people away from 100. So go like, click, and subscribe. Hit that bell, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we're trying to do the most here for you guys. We're trying to keep this channel going.
And I'm so close to 900 followers on Twitter already.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You just said 800 the other day. You were so excited.
Yeah.
Look at you, Shane. You're a man.
I'm at 849 right now on Twitter.
You doing the
Go
most.
follow Shane on Twitter, Husky518, man.
Yeah.
Man, Go follow Drew on Twitter, man. Drew's got some really hot takes on there, man. I be watching Drew's Twitter every day. You know, I'll tell you, I got that you were. I get so sick and tired of my notifications going off all the time that I just turn off all the notifications except for you and Julian, my boy Jace, Tony Khan. Okay. I'm kind of worried about Tony Khan right now because anytime you sign Harlan to a fucking
right
contract,
here, that's cool.
I mean, of course, I got you, Shane. I got the important people in my world. I got y'all notifications on because I like listening. And I Sean Ross Sapp, of course, and I got the boys from Grab City because Will Phil and Reg are funny motherfuckers. I like them all. And of course, I got my girl Kate. I got her and Rob Wilkins, all those guys. So
all those guys.
Keep on keeping on, guys, and congratulations, Shane. Our mod says congratulations.
My cat is in the way of the screen, so I couldn't read it.
That's what she said. With that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. As we leave the show tonight, we feed these ducks. I want you guys all to be submissive and breathable.